Okay, so what we're going to do is show you guys how to take an assignment and put it up on Canvas. Okay, and again, I have two more videos on this, but this I think should be very helpful. All right, so we're going to go to, weirdly enough, you have to go to quizzes, even though it's going to show up in assignments, you have to create a quiz. Okay. And we're just going to say new quiz. And you can always name it by the file name that I've given you. So HO08A is going to be fine, something like that. So HO08A, okay. And you can put information here about this. I never do for the in-class assignments. And so we can go right to questions and we'll say new question. And I just need to look at this to see if this is going to be multiple choice or not. No, so this is going to be a numerically computed answer. So I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to Control Shift V, which doesn't paste in the Excel table. If you do a normal paste, you'll get the table, which we don't want. And there we go. All right. And down here, it defaults to multiple choice. So I'm going to say numerical answer. All right. So, and because we started with multiple choice, it's got a lot of answers there. But when it's a numerical answer, we always want one. Okay, so don't worry about that. So the exact answer is 121.22. So NaN just stands for not a number. And 121.22. One thing you should know is that Canvas cannot handle percent, and that's why I put in homework 6A, do not represent your number as a percent. Yeah. So that's perfect, and I've got it's wanting to say with error margin. Let me just see. Our other possibilities are, so you could do it if you preferred in the range. I like to use with error margin. And if I say 0.05, it'll be this number plus that to this minimum minus that. So it gives you the range. So we'll say 0.05. And that should pretty much count no matter how crummy anyone's calculator is, they'll get it. And that's it. And then all these other answers, again, this happened because it defaulted to multiple choice, and then I changed it. If you guys are quick enough and smart enough, which you probably will be, to, before you start doing anything, say numerical answer, it'll just give you one option. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to delete all these other possible answers, blammo, blammo. And then down here, they have comments for correct answer, comments for wrong answer. I never do any of that. I just do comments for every answer, okay? So I'm going to say here, I don't know how this is going to come out, but let's find out. So I'm just going to say comments for every answer, general comment, and let's see what happens when I put that in. Oh, that's pretty good. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so that question is done. So you have to say update question, and that will save the work you've done on this question, but until you say save, the whole thing is not saved. So if you have 20 questions and you update each question and then you leave, you've lost all your work. Okay, so be sure to say save at the end, and you can save as much as you want. Okay, So I just keep saving and saving and saving, and then go back to edit. Okay, and back to questions. It always starts with details, which is sort of the top of the thing, and then questions. And I'm going to go to new question. We never do new question group, always just new question. And also, it doesn't matter what you write here. What the students see is question one, question two, etc. So we can put question two there. We can put anything we want. The students won't see it. All right, so let's go down to the next question here. All right, so for question 2 and 3, consider the cash flow diagram below. And so let me just change that typo there. Okay. And so now I got to do a couple things. Now I got to teach you how to put a graphic in, okay, which is pretty easy. It does need to be a file. So I'm just going to grab a screenshot of what there it goes of this and take that, and then I'm going to bring up Paint. And where's Paint? There we go. So, you know, don't worry about the grid lines. It just needs to be legible, right? We're not trying to win a graphic design award here. And so now we just want to save. So we're going to save that. So I keep everything on my computer in Fin301 homework and tests, in-class quizzes for in-class quizzes. So I'm going to call this one, this is 8. And this is Q1, meaning in handout 8A, I might have more than one in-class quiz. So this is going to be the graphic for that. So I just save that. It doesn't matter too much what you name these files. So now we're ready to go. So this next question is just going to be an informational thing. So what I want to do is just come down here to text no question. Okay. And then I say, you see the little mountain image there? Yeah, so we're just going to put in an image. You go to Canvas, and we want this in, this is actually getting important in, oops, come on, fella, there you go. Yeah, so this, you want to put your images in homework and quiz. And you'll see we've got a bunch there. And so it allows you to upload the file at the time. And class quizzes, and there's my homework 8, and there's my open, and that's good. And now that file is uploaded, and I just say, I don't even know what it's doing. I never change anything because it always works pretty well. So that's pretty cool. So then I just say new question, because now it's saying for questions 2 and 3. So now I got question 2 here, and I just go back to the Excel. Is this diagram for a borrower or a lender? If you want to be really lazy, there's a few ways to do this. Let me show you the super lazy way. This is sort of what I would do. So we could do this, and we could just do this. And we'll, of course, be sure to take out the solution. Is this diagram for a borrower or a lender? And now see, everything is right there, and I can just put down here it just saves you 20 seconds to do that. So here's another possible answer would be B. And then see here, add another question. So I can get another possible answer is C, and add another question. Another possible answer is D. And that's it. We're done. Update question. And oops, I shouldn't have a D. So yeah, so you see when you get into the question, the pencil icon shows up, and that means edit it. So let's go back and let's delete D. And then when you get into answer D, you have the option to. I wanted to delete that. Sorry, you have to delete that. Okay, good. All right, so now we update the question. So the more elegant way to do this would be to only ask the question here, and down in the solution, instead of ABC, you'd say borrower, lender, and that. I don't really care as long as the students can understand it. It's good with me. And then the last one, and we're ready to go, is if the cash flows at t equals 0, t equal 2 respectively, what is the compound annual interest rate for this project? And I need you guys to provide a solution to that, and you should do it like I did up here. And heads up, in class, I'm going to do this all the time. I'm going to use Excel like an electric pencil. So I'm always going to do that algebraic formulation in Excel, and then I'm going to do the numeric formulation with an apostrophe in front of it so they can see all the numbers, and then somewhere I'm going to have the computation. It's really quick. It's, I am not going to do a financial calculator. I think those are stupid. I know some people, Mandy said they used them when she had her internship, so that's great, but we're not going to do it. Okay, so question 3, I will leave to you guys to put in. So let's say we had finished question 3. So I put it there, I say save, and we can, so definitely don't publish it. I'll look at it and make sure it's good to publish and preview it. And so that was 121.22. So yeah, 121.22. So you should definitely, when you do an exam, you should, of course, take it, preview it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's good. Is this for a borrower or a lender? And that's that. And let me submit our work and see if we got any answers right. Yeah. So here's the idea. So just with a cash flow diagram, time is always on the x-axis, and it's always going to be for one participant in the deal period. Okay. So a cash flow diagram is always for the borrower, the lender, the sponsor of the project, so you got to decide who it's for. So in this case, up just means they get a cash flow. Okay, positive number. So this follows a proper algebraic sign convention. And later on, they're going to have to pay more back. So this is clearly the borrower. Yeah, exactly. And then you saw when we got down later, yes, exactly. The dollar magnitude is shown by the arrow size. Absolutely. And I didn't put in any there because I waited for questions. So this one should be roughly double that one, which it kind of is. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Have you not seen cash flow diagrams before? Really? That's outrageous. Have you seen them before? Yeah. It's so helpful. Oh, yeah. I use them all the time. Yeah. All right, so that's it. So I'm going to actually delete this and let both of you guys do this from scratch. Let me stop the recording, and I'll put this up on YouTube. I have a YouTube site with